Hi, Jane Garapick here, and today I'm talking about what I like to call the trap of validation. See, we're so used to getting our validation from external sources that just the idea of getting this validation from ourselves, just the thought of us being enough to validate ourselves seems so foreign. We can't understand what that would even look like. But take away the ability of anyone except yourself to validate you, and you become more powerful on your own than anyone outside of yourself could ever cause you to become. See, we do this to ourselves, this holding ourselves hostage because of our fear of being alone, this holding ourselves back, keeping ourselves down, holding us back from being all that we are and from all that we can be of our own accord, simply because we've been so programmed to believe our worth is found in being with someone, in being with a partner, of being a wife, of being a significant other. And what is beneath that? What's really beneath that? Proof that someone found us worthy. Proof that we're enough for someone to want to marry us, to become part of that echelon that our culture still sees as the proof of our worthiness, being happily married. That's where this is all coming from. Anyone can get married. Yes, if that's all that we're looking for, any of us can find someone to marry us. But as we all know, or eventually come to realize, it's always about so much more than just that. We insist on it being someone, that someone, being someone who we didn't think we could get, whose selection of us gives us a special kind of validation, because subconsciously, he always represents someone else from a different place and time who we could never get. And that's why he holds so much power over us, because it's not about him, it's about us and our subconscious beliefs. Fly in the face of that pressure to conform, to be someone you're not. Don't give your power away like that. Don't give yourself away like that. You are not here to make anyone love you, to convince anyone of your worth. You're not here to prove you're lovable, worthy, the marrying kind, the kind that mothers and aunts and grandmas can celebrate because you finally got your man. See, they fell for it too. Take your own power back, beautiful. This is your time. This is your time to grow your own wings and shine. Whatever it is that stirs your soul, whatever it is that brings you to life and gives you that spring in your step and that smile on your beautiful face, let that be your lifeblood, not a mere mortal man. Yes, love is wonderful when you're with someone who's on the same page as you, who wants the same thing you do. And yes, it's wonderful to be with someone who can share your hopes and your dreams with, who you can walk through this life together with, but equal to this. And in some cases, even above par with this, if you've never known yourself in this light of just how limitless your life can be, is what loving and accepting and celebrating yourself can do. It's what validating yourself on your own terms does for you. It's this refusing to make anyone responsible for your happiness, this refusing to bow to what you wrongfully assume someone else knows better than you, that allows you to feel how good it feels to finally be validated for you. Are you seeing this? See, no one is doing this to you. It's what you do to you. We do this to ourselves. Don't do this to yourself any longer. This isn't love. Bowing to any external power is the farthest thing from love. It's about having your own boundaries and pulling yourself in close whenever you're around someone who dares try to pull you into their negative vortex, where you live for that validation, for that acceptance of you that you require from no one, if you'll only first find it in yourself. So when you hear me say, find it in you, this isn't just a cliche. It's where it all begins. It's how it all happens. When you know who you are, when you accept yourself on your own terms, when you define yourself by the terms that you choose and not the ones that are thrown at you without any say of your own, this is how you come to find what you're really looking for. Underneath all the surface things that we fool ourselves into believing that we are. See, it's not those. It's how you free your soul and your life. It's so easy to live in chains when you can't see them, when the weight of carrying around what everyone else puts on you goes unnoticed because it's a habit that you've been engaged in for far too long. But none of this goes unnoticed to that innermost part of you that knows what's going on and keeps fighting to bring you into a level of awareness where you can see this for yourself. Everything that's happened to you, everything that keeps happening to you, there's a reason. And it wants you to know. It wants you to see this for yourself. It needs you to because it's you. This is coming from you. This is no way to live. And you're waking up to it. This is no way to live. This is no way to be. No way to keep excusing what's happening to you like this. There's a reason for it all. And it wants you to wake up so you can see this with the same set of eyes that the ones who've made this journey themselves understand all too well. It's your turn. Time to see, time to open to what might possibly be. Time to find your voice, your you, the place where you begin and another person ends. Time to find what's been silent for so long waiting. Is it time? Almost? It's more than time, but it has to come from you. See her, that's you. That's you. Touch her, hear her. Listen to her. No more groveling, no more settling for crumbs instead of standing tall with your head held high. I'm right here with you. I've walked in your shoes. I still fall into them sometimes when I forget who I am. Let's do this together. Let's take that chance on you because you're worth it. You have what it takes. It's not just something everyone else can do. This taking a chance on you. You can do it too. And I'm not going to ever stop trying to convince you until you know it for yourself because that's when you'll finally be free. So about you. Have you ever fallen into the trap of seeking external validation? Share your feelings, your stories, your thoughts, and questions with all of us down below in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my next videos. I've got a whole lot more coming, and I'll see you in the next one.